After hours of testimony, some of it very emotional, city leaders in Atlantic Beach have decided, yes, one family's dogs are a nuisance.
It may seem like a simple issue to settle, but neighbor after neighbor came forward tonight expressing concern about their safety. Channel 4's Emily Turner was there for all of it. Emily, is this about more than a nuisance dog?
You know, it comes down to just a hearing. Are they nuisance and are they not? Well, yes, they are. But all of these pages of testimony, all of these reports represent two very different, very vehement sides. On one hand, a neighborhood who fears for its safety. And on the other hand, a family who fears for the safety of its dogs. All of these people joined at the Atlantic Beach City Commission meeting to testify against one woman's dogs. Not just any dogs, though. The city of Atlantic Beach says Susanna LeVizer's 3 pit bulls have accumulated 16 different complaints since May of this year, and something needs to be done.
They are just loud and menacing and scary and upset me, upset the dogs.
LeVizer asked for the hearing herself to appeal the citations the city gave her against her dogs. She says she was completely taken aback by the accusations, saying her daughter is the one to blame.
I have no idea that it was this bad. I wasn't there. From what I understand, she has been letting the dogs out of the house without them being on a leash.
But neighbor after neighbor of hers testified to the contrary. Carol Mirando is an attorney for the city of Jacksonville and represents Animal Care and Protective Services. She says she loves animals, but this is an entirely different matter.
This is about owners that aren't able to control or properly train their dogs.
Atlantic Beach Police Chief Michael Classy says all 3 dogs have been declared dangerous, and everyone who testified said as much under oath.
I'm amazed I'm such a horrible person. I didn't realize it until I sat here this evening.
LeVizer and her daughter say the attacks are complaints driven by personal problems that are plaguing the neighborhood. But personal or not, the police chief says, that doesn't change the fact the dogs are a nuisance and neighbors say they need to be handled.
There is just no excuse for someone to have to own dogs that they have absolutely no responsibility for. It's unfair to the dogs, it's unfair to the people that live around them, and obviously very, very unsafe to the community.
So from here, the family that owns the dogs is allowed to contest whether or not their dogs are dangerous. However, the city has deemed that they are in fact a nuisance, which means they've got to build a fence, they've got to make sure that these dogs don't get out, and that nothing like this, none of these complaints ever happen again. Reporting live in Atlantic Beach, Emily Turner, Channel 4, the local station.
Emily, any word what happens if the dogs do get out again?
Sure, at this point, if the dogs do get out because they are technically deemed dangerous, or at least in that process, they will be impounded by the city at the owner's expense.
All right, Emily Turner reporting to us live from Atlantic Beach. Thank you, Emily.